Hello, listeners. This is Varnika, and today I am going to tell you a sweet short story. The title of this story Is He a Pervert? Looking at the vast sky, she felt it was lonely, probably as lonely as she was. Yes, there was sun right under its nose playing hide and seek with clouds. However, it could not do anything about the loneliness of the sky. Was it the sky who was unwilling to participate in the fun of others? Or was it its experience that no matter how much it tried, in the end, it will have to stand alone? She sighed and closed her eyes. At least she was not the only one who willingly embraced the loneliness. Yes, she did not want to be around people. She had a bad experience with them. They came and they left on their own accord. And with time, she realized that it was better not to get involved with them rather than suffering a heartbreak. A tear slipped past her eyes. She was not scared of crying. Anyways, she was all alone and free to let her emotions flow. A click of a camera broke her this confidence. She opened her eyes, and saw a guy happily looking at the photo he had just taken. Is he a pervert? The question flashed through her mind. She immediately looked around for help, but remembered that she intentionally had come to this place knowing that it was a hilltop where rarely someone came. She looked at the guy again. Though he was bulky, he had this childlike happiness on his face which made him seem friendly. Isn't it illegal to take someone's photo without permission? She spoke finally, calming her heart. The guy who was still busy looking at his camera finally looked at her. Is it? He replied. His voice was smooth like butter. His answer made her furious, and she stared at him, ready for a fight. The guy did not seem worried. Look, I know I should have asked, but you looked so beautiful with that tear flowing down. I could not resist. Is he a pervert? The thought crossed her mind again. Who finds someone crying beautiful? Delete that photo. Unwilling to argue, she simply stated and decided to leave the place. No, he replied instantly. Come on, it is a good photo. I am going to submit it in one of the art fairs I am participating. His reply made her so mad that she thought of punching him on the face. However, she knew that he was capable of overpowering her. So, she let go of that thought immediately. But how could she simply let a pervert keep her photo? Look, mister, why don't you find some model for your photography? I am sure you can come up with better results. On the other hand, I do not wish to be a subject of your photography. But I want you. Are you a pervert? This time the thought simply came out as a question. The boy was stunned for a few minutes. Then suddenly he laughed, and he laughed so wholeheartedly that it made her a little less irritated. She even smiled at her own question. In the end, she decided to let go and walk away. She took her small tote bag from the ground and started climbing down the hill. How about you spend a day with me? She heard him say and stopped abruptly. Truly, he was a pervert. She was not wrong. She turned around angrily. Her hands itched now to slap him hard. But before she could act upon it, he put both his hands over his mouth, looking shocked at his own words. Then he waved his hands in negative furiously and started explaining, No, that's not what I meant. Though, it came out wrong. But I am 100% positive that I am not a pervert. I am just not a good talker. Here, how about you look at your photograph and some of my other works? He extended his camera at her to have a look. Look, I am just passionate about photography. However, I like natural expressions more than posed. And by asking you to spend the day with me, I only meant that I wanted to take some of your photographs. Looking at the bulky guy's flustered expression, her anger dissipated. Unable to control her smile at his blabbering, she sighed and spoke weakly, and I only wanted to be alone. How about I stay as silent as a rock? You won't even know I am there? Will that do? The guy suddenly became optimistic. I don't think you are capable of doing that. Anyways, I am Chaya. She extended her hand to introduce herself. And I am Ravi. He smiled and shook hands with her. While walking down the hilltop being followed by the rock, she looked at the lonely sky again and immediately heard the click of his camera. The sky did not look as lonely as it was moments ago. This sun was truly bothersome. This is the end of this story. Please let me know how you find the story.